So this is how you can use video and email together to warm up leads, nurture leads, build rapport, and generate leads. And the beauty of this whole thing is, once you've built it once, it continues to work the whole time without you doing anything again, apart from a bit of testing and measurement. But otherwise, that's it. So here's what we're going to cover over the next few minutes. How to build an email marketing funnel that gives you high open rates, builds rapport, and generates targeted leads. What do you need in order to do this well? Well, you need an email. You need some sort of automation software, which comes with things like MailChimp, Infusionsoft, HubSpot, Acton, the list goes on. So now I'm going to run you over the automated video and email plan to generate leads. Firstly is your audience. Before you do any of this, you really need to think about who it is you want coming into your email list. Who are those people and what problems do they have? If you don't work this out and you create content in step 2 for the wrong audience, then it's not going to have any benefit for you. So it's really important you have a good hard think about this. Step 2 is working out where your traffic is going to come from to fill up your email. It might just be the homepage of your site. It might be part of a Facebook ad or a LinkedIn ad, and so on. This is where you want to put your content offer to build your email list. Step 3 is making sure that content talks to your audience. It needs to be really valuable, it needs to be in depth, and it needs to be better than everyone else's. And actually, you really do need to show off what's behind that email wall. We'd advise making a promo video for the content that lies behind it and give them a teaser of what they can expect. That way they'll know there's great value and they'll give you your email, because getting emails isn't as easy as it used to be. So once they've signed up, they've gone to your content, they're already making use of it, they think you're great, and their email has gone into your automated email nurture system. Now that might sound terrifying to you, but there is software out there that's cheap and simple that will allow you to do this and automatically send them emails 2 to 3 days apart in order to turn them from a cold lead to a warm one. So now, what are these emails you're going to send them? Well, email 1 is as simple as a warm welcome. You can send it to them either straight away when they've signed up for your content or wait a couple of days. And this is a great place just to have some fun. Introduce them to the team, show them what you're about, and make them think you guys are different to what else they've been receiving. And video is a great way of doing that and a great way of getting personalities across. The important thing to remember is that the emails you're sending need to make people want to open the next email you send them. So if you keep that in mind, you'll make sure you put the right amount of effort in. This is where email 2 comes through, and we'd recommend sending a video here presented by members of your team or the sales team that continues to educate them with a potential problem. Be opinionated, come across as informative and confident, and I guarantee you they'll want to open the next day's email. Email 3. This is where you start creating FOMO, or the fear of missing out, through case studies. You need to show them what you're giving your clients and what they're missing out on. So that may look like a video like this, presented talking about how you took client A all the way to from 0 turnover to £10 million in 5 years, whatever your greatest result is. It's awesome if you can get your clients involved to give you a testimonial, but if not, and you've got stats to prove it, you can present it like this, and getting one of the sales team to do it, or whoever's in charge of the sales, is another great way of building rapport. Email 4 arrives, and by now they should hopefully be valuing you and thinking you're great. Email 4 is where you can hit them with some sales-based content. Now, you'll probably find you're great face-to-face and you've got a sales presentation that you give about your product or service. You can deliver this in email, just like I'm doing right now. You can go over how you work, the benefits you can give them, and so on. And you can deliver slightly longer content. You're always being told make short videos. This is the place to make one that is 5 or 6 minutes long, because anyone who gets to the end will be super engaged and interested in what you have to say. That's also trackable. At the end of this video, you can hit them with a call to action. This is your chance to have a soft sell. We wouldn't advise you to say, buy my service now, buy this now. You just need them to want to make some sort of contact with you. And that might be a chance of offering the next 3 days a free or discounted consultation call. It might be a try our software out now for a limited time. Something to just step them up the ladder and take you more seriously. And then email 5 comes, the last one in the nurture campaign. And this can actually not include video. In fact, I'd recommend getting rid of a template style for this and making it really personal, making it look like it's come from your email, that it's not been going to other people, and just say to them, I've been talking about the importance of video, for example, for the last 10 days, and I'd just like to let you know that my offer for you to take advantage of our free consultation is going to run out in 24 hours, and try and drive that final lead. So you've come to the end of 5 days and there's people who haven't contacted you. And of course, that's going to happen, but it doesn't mean they're not interested. It might just mean they're not ready. The great thing about this is you can then put them into your weekly update, your newsletter, the value that you keep adding. And this is where you provide 80% informative and educational content on a weekly basis, or you sell to them 20% of the time. If you do this right and you've got people in through your funnel, you'll get much better results than just having people come into your list for no apparent reason, really. And with the GDPR, you won't be able to do that anyway. If you keep sending useful, valuable content to your email list on an ongoing, ideally weekly basis that follows a similar sort of system, is 80% useful, 20% sales-based, then you'll get much better results. So you might have concerns about doing this. You might be thinking, will it actually even work for us? But what I'd like to show you now is the results of our own nurture campaign, that if you're watching it, there's a strong chance you've been in, and here's the open rates and the click-through rates that we get. Now, the reason these are quite high, and we're quite proud of them anyway, is because we've specifically designed and thought about the content to get them into the funnel and what we put at every step, and we're always constantly tweaking it, looking at it, and seeing how we can do better. And that's really key to this. You do build it once, but you do need to measure. Without video, will it work? Yes, it will. However, you just won't create that personality and that connection between your audience, and I can guarantee you video will do that. If this sounds good to you, but you're still a little bit confused, or you're not sure the right software to use, or the systems, or even the content, we can take you through this whole process, then we're really happy to chat about it and advise.